This is Darshana Gochan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for April 8th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.38 points or 0.34% to 406.03. Total trade volume was down with 44,990 shares changing hands at a total value of 239 million real or over $59,600. On the main board, 6 stocks were up. Leading the market was Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, up 1.72% or 200 real to 11,840 real per share, followed by Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, up 1.40% or 30 real to 2,170 real per share. Other stocks also up included Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, Pestec Cambodia, and CAM GSM. On the downside, the biggest loser of the day was Grand Twins International, down 0.93% or 60 real to 6,380 real per share, followed by MJQ Education, which dropped 0.47% or 10 real to 2,100 real per share. Meanwhile, Acleda Bank remained flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land was up 0.32% or 10 real to 3,100 real per share, while DVD Engineering dropped 0.48% or 10 real to 2,080 real per share. Acleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 20,110 shares changing hands at a total value of 140.9 million real or over $35,000, about 48% of Tuesday's trade volume. Grand Twins International recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 7,125 shares changing hands at a total value of 45 million real or over $11,000, approximately 16% of April 8th's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD was stable at 4,002 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 103.14. Looking at global commodities, oil prices were up around 1% on Tuesday, rebounding from a near 4-year low in the previous session on concerns that US tariffs might depress demand and lead to a global recession. Brent futures were up 66 cents or 1% at $64.87 per barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures rose 67 cents or 1.1% to $61.37. As of Monday, Brent and West Texas Intermediate had slumped 14% and 15% respectively, following U.S. President Donald Trump's April 2nd announcement of reciprocal tariffs on all imports. Gold prices rebounded on Tuesday as investors bought the dip a day after the metal hit a nearly 4-week low amid increased market volatility and widening trade war. Spot gold gained 0.8% at $3,005.38 an ounce. On Monday, bullion hit its lowest level since March 13th. U.S. gold futures rose 1.6% to $3,019.60. Stock futures rose early Tuesday after the S&P 500 extended its losses for a third day following President Donald Trump's tariff rollout. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the S&P 500 were up 1.05%, while Nasdaq 100 futures gained about 0.83%. Dow futures jumped 593 points or 1.55%. The moves come after yet another volatile trading day on Wall Street, which saw the highest trading volume in at least 18 years at roughly 29 billion shares. At one point in Monday's session, stocks saw a sharp rise into the green after speculation on social media of a tariff pause. The White House later told CNBC, however, that any chatter of a 90-day tariff reprieve was fake news, leading the indices to pull back. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent suggested in an interview with Fox News on Monday that tariff negotiations with other countries could last until June. He said that maybe almost 70 countries, including Japan, have contacted the White House regarding negotiating tariffs. This was Darshana Gochan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for April 8th.